There it is. Oh! That's nuts! That's nuts! Let's go, let's go, let's go. This is absolutely massive. Hello everybody, I'm RuudDevil. Welcome back to another Age of the Ring cast. We have a 1v1 on Hollin. In the top left, we have Red Gandalf, who I think we've cast before, playing as Mordor. And in the bottom right, ooh, Mordor Erebor, and everyone's favorite dwarf player, Old Nosy. I think last time I cast Old Nosy, it was on this map. It was actually the Dwarf Mirror. And I think it was Old Nosy that went Iron Hills that game, or maybe it was his opponent. But I remember for a mirror, it made for a really interesting game. So, how will Mordor overcome the might of the dwarves? Well, he's gone for one barracks immediately after a slaughterhouse, which I think I go double slaughterhouse and then barracks. Just because while you're making that third barracks, you'll get 2 resource buildings instead of 1. But Red Gandalf probably knows more than me, but that's just what I do. And is this the second barracks? Yeah. Mordor's probably the only faction... Actually, Mordor and Goblins are the only 2 factions where you'd make 2 barracks right off the start. Maybe you could do that with Rivendell as well, because Hobbit spam is really strong. And we want to hit some voices, so let's switch. Alright, so he's gone for the pikes, he's going to creep the Warglade, he's gone for Crack of Doom, which is a strange choice against dwarves, unless he... Hold on, what do we actually have here? Did he go... Arid Lewin? We need to find a fucking builder. Old Nosy, where the hell are your builders? Christ almighty. Struggling to find builders. Okay, well, whatever. We'll find out in a sec. Regardless, he's not even making Lake Town units. He's making Guardians. And if they're going into the mine... here we go, laddie. Forward mine. People should tell me if they prefer... I mean, you obviously make a few pikes to creep the Warglaives because you want that sweet money. Obviously, more money, you get Mountain Trolls quicker and you get Nazgul. But, do you then mix them up with Archers and Warriors? Or do you mix them up with Archers and Pikes? I don't really know if Pikes are actually better than Warriors. Warriors, do you just make them because they're free? Or are they actually better than Pikes in regular combat? That's something I don't really know. Anyway, Red Gandalf is going for a mix because we've got regular orcs here. Mineshaft is there, and I think Old Nosy, being the pro that he is, has actually built a mineshaft on opposite ends of the map. And he has 2 guardians. And he didn't creep that one, okay. So, whereas a lot of players actually just go straight through the middle, Old Nosy is attacking the flanks. Alright, so 1 pike, probably predicting an early Nazgul. And he's making his 3rd Guardian. Very strange play by Red Gandalf at the moment. He's being very passive. If he was going to be this passive, then you didn't really need to make a barracks immediately after that first slaughterhouse. But he knows the mineshaft is up here because he saw it. I'm not sure if he knows it's down here. But he will soon because Guardians are on the move. 2 of them, in fact. And a lovely signal fire cap as well. That'll really help. I don't think he's not going to be able to save this, but is Cracks of Doom going to come out? Alright, so he deleted it immediately to deprive the enemy power points and to obviously get some money back. And I think these archers, maybe they could poke. It might take a while to kill Guardians, but he can definitely keep Kuipen. And that must be enough for the Horde bonus. Alright, Guardians are on hold ground stance. They should be just one-hitting these orcs anyway, so the extra armor from hold ground is exactly what you want. I'm not a big fan of the hold ground because basically they don't always move to engage other things. They'll just sort of stand there taking it. Which I know hold ground is they're meant to attack if attacked. But it doesn't always work that well. So if you see me doing that, that's why. Anyway, they got a few kills there, but these Guardians are getting cut down. I think they maybe got 1 battalion there. Really not that much. So 2 Guardians for 1 farm. And actually not a whole lot of dead orcs. But I still have faith in Old Nosy because we have pikes to creep this. And let's have a look at his base. You know what? Let's switch to freaking dwarves. Here we go. I've heard a lot about Vault Warden Rush. I think we're past the point of rushing, but it's still an early Vault Warden. We'll call it an early Vault Warden, because I feel like I use the word rush a bit too often. It'll be like 20 minutes into the game. Oh, he's rushing. Anyways, creeping this. This will get you quite a lot of money, actually. And it's at this point in the game that I would probably be getting Drummer Trolls for that leadership. Drummer Troll with a mass of orcs is really... It's terrifying, really. And he hasn't researched banners, and he's gone with a lumber mill. I like to delay my lumber mills. There's no rush with lumber mills. They give you a lot of money, sure, but, like... They are more expensive, so you want to make sure you don't... You want to make sure you can keep your base safe before you start investing a lot in lumber mills. This is like a freaking Cold War at the moment. There's been one engagement in a 1v1 between two... Well, I don't know about Red Gandalf, but Old Nosy can be quite aggressive. But he's only done one engagement so far. He's very... I don't know. He's gone with Archer. He hasn't done the XP buff. I think he wants to get the Vault Wardens. So, Vault Wardens are really cool because they buff other units and they get buffed when they're near mineshafts. Ah, there's an early Nazgul. Vault Wardens are there. So they're going to be buffed by the mineshaft. Which one is it? Yeah, they gain damage and armor when near mines. If you put them in formation, they get an ungodly amount of armor. But I feel like they're so compact, they don't actually attack. Like, if there's any movement of the enemy, they'll just... They'll be too busy trying to get into their little tightly packed formation rather than attack. It's kind of weird. I'll have to show it in next time I play Dwarves. But yeah, I never use their formation just because it doesn't ever seem to work right. Alright, the Nazgul gives Mordor some nice mobility. Sorry about that. It doesn't give Mordor leadership, but it does debuff the enemy. And look at him microing Archer with his army. This is the sort of stuff I'm too lazy to do, but a really well-placed Crack of Doom here. Get out of the way! I mean... Oh, actually, there were pikes in there. Watch out, mate. Watch out. He's got some tweezers. Watch out. So Crack of Doom will take a while to get through all that armor, but it will still do damage. It's such an annoying ability. It's not going to really kill the dwarves, but because they're so slow, it'll take them a while to get out of it. Alright, this Nazgul really needs to be careful. There's pikes up here. I think he managed to avoid them pretty well. And Old Nosy, he's gone with the summon! There's the cav! And that's our answer. He's gone with the Reign of Ironfoot, like a boss. Oh, that beautiful trample. I think there was only one orc pike in there. Oh my god, the Nazgul was told to attack the cav charged, and he went straight into the pikes. I thought that scream was it using Inspire Fear, but no, that was it dying. An early hero lost for Red Gandalf. Okay, that was... He must be cursing himself, because that's such an accident. He probably was microing something. Maybe he was telling his orcs to go out the way. Maybe he looked away from his army for 1 second. Oh, it gets better! Yes, yes, yes! Okay. Does he have Vault Wardens in here? Let me see. He does have Vault Wardens. 1 Gloin, 1 Archer. And he wasn't quite able to get the Slaughterhouse, but it's on fire now. And an early Trebuchet from Red Gandalf. Okay. He's going with the Eco. Is this? That's a Dwarven mine. And he's gone with Corsairs. Who brought them along? They should do a lot of building damage. That's basically been their whole existence in Biff Me Too. It's just we kill buildings and we move fast. That's a pretty cool portrait they used for him. Anyway. So he obviously used Archer's XP. That's why there's level 5. Always make sure to do this. Armor per hit stacks 5 times. You thought they had more armor before? Well, there you go. Alright, Vault Wardens. When Vault Wardens are level 2, nearby enemies lose speed, nearby allies gain armor. And he's gone with Deep Delving. Old Nosy. You don't even go with Commanders. He didn't even go with Horn of Erebor against Mordor. Maybe he's played a lot against Red Gandalf. Maybe he knows Red Gandalf isn't the most aggressive player. Because I don't know how you get away from your usual Mordor player without Erebor. Without the Horn of Erebor. I don't know. I don't think that would always work. I know Old Nosy's a much better player than me, but I don't know if that would work against every Mordor. Anyway, Forge goes down. Does he have another one?
The worm slayers have arrived.
He loves to make worm slaves, doesn't he? Early Vault Wardens and early worm slaves. Anyway, he's pushing into the back of the Mordor base. These catapults can actually fire the skull ammunition. I'm pretty sure they can. Mouth of Sauron's here to replace the dead Nazgul. Is there any of this rabble with authority to treat with me? And the Crack of Doom. I don't think the Crack of Doom is going to do any damage there. The Cav summon on Arca takes a while to come back. And I think he must just be content. Oh, what the hell? It's almost back! He just used it! Okay, that doesn't happen for me. Fuck that. I'm always waiting an age for that thing to come back. Oh, Arca's gonna go down, though! No! That's a dead Arca. But he did get the Cav summon off just in time, and he's gonna go for the Lumber Mill. These Vault Wardens, I can't say that quickly. Vault Wardens are buffing everything around them. We need a Gloin heal. You want to save it till he's level 3, preferably. Oh, but the tier 2 comes in from Mordor. That'll actually be kind of annoying, because the last of his pikes are about to die. Save me, my bearded friends. There goes the heal. He did give the armor, but the Cav, I think, has just turned this battle on its head, because the enemy Cav is dead. Oh, that's Samwise Jenkins telling me he's king of something. And I think Gloin's about to die, so it's about to be a hero trade soon. There goes a Baruch Hazard after the fact. Oh, look away! Oh, it's so tragic. Are you proud of yourself, Mouth of Sauron? You beardless little cunt. Sorry, I get really emotional when I see my favorite hero die. Anyway, so I feel like the Trebuchet countered the Cav. I don't think that's why he made it. I think that was just a happy coincidence. I think if not for that tier 2, Red Gandalf would be in a lot of trouble. But with the death of all those Guardians, he's got a lot of power points because they were level 5. Yields a lot of XP. But also with the death of the hero, I'd say it's even Steven now. Along with everything else. Someone has finally made Gorbag. Gorbag is one of the best hero killers in the frickin' game. Forget the dropkick. The dropkick's just good for knocking back units. It's I'll bleed you. I'll bleed you at level 5, but also Morgul Cunning, which he gets more and more buffs the higher level he gets. So Morgul Cunning. Dropkick actually goes with Morgul Cunning. I don't think it goes with this one, but basically these 3 abilities are just amazing. And he's a really useful, really cheap and really useful hero killer. Okay. 1,500 in the bank from Mordor. Yeah, he lost a couple of resource buildings, but not that much given that Old Nosy lost Arca and Gloin. Let's have a look at what the dwarves are doing. He's got Brand. He's got the Worm Slayers to kill, preferably, you'd think, Mouth of Sauron. If I was him, I'd revive Gloin. Level 2. It seems Old Nosy is doing a very similar job to what he did last time in terms of build order. Anyway, I've never seen someone turtle with like Mordor, or as Mordor like this. And with that Signal Fire, Crack of Doom is probably on like a fucking 60-second cooldown. It's insane. Alright, he's gonna fight here. There's 3 Mordor heroes here. 3 Mordor heroes, including a Nazgul. Old Nosy, I think you're very, very ballsy, but I think this borders on foolishness. Alright, Gorbag. I was praising him, but he is fighting hero killers. Just wait for him to level up. Alright, so these flame bombs should do 0 damage to the Worm Slayers, I just realized, because they're immune to fire damage by default. Worm Slayers are leveling up. There's level 3. Are they going to do their grenade? No, they get the grenade later on. Get level 5. They're going to go for the Nazgul. That was a cool fall animation. Has that always been in the game? The way he just sort of lost his balance and fell over? When you zoom in, it's the little things you notice. Anyway, the Barding Summon comes in, but there are Eastling Archers on the field now. I think it'll be some time before he gets barbed arrows, but if he does, then that could be GG. So when you summon it on the Orcs, you'll get a lot of kills by default just because you can just one-hit Orcs. The only drawback is that they'll immediately lose their trample and they'll just get stuck. So it's a give and take. It's like, hey, you want to just trade a lot of kills quickly, or do you want to get the trample and just keep cycle trampling? So that's why they got stuck there. But he did kill a few of those orcs. Alright, he got 5 points in that battle. He used his money to get a level 3 Haradrim Palace. A level 3 Easterling encampment. He's got Morgul Sorcery, which I imagine Gothmog is going to come out to give some leadership to these dorks. And I don't think... No, Mouth of Sauron's right there. Old Nosey's on the back foot here. That was... I think he lost 2 Worm Slayers there. Oh no, he only lost 1. Okay. I fucking called it! Bruh, I need to do a 2v2 where it's Shaku Rush and Gothmog Rush, and they both just cruise around on their wargs. Does Shaku buff? No, he wouldn't, because Gothmog counts as a hero. That'd be amazing if he buffed him, though. Alright, so we've got the Mordor line of sight, which means Brand is picking him off and he has no idea. That's kind of cool, I like that. Alright, so we have Black Arrow of Dale. At level 8, he can summon some Binding Outriders with this. He really wants to kill these heroes. He's not gonna do it, dude. There's too many of them. Old Nosy, man. He's really desperate. Although, in saying that, or having said that, Wormslayers are really fast, so they actually managed to get out of dodge. Did you see that? There was one Eastling Archer and then like 2 Orc Archers, and they were doing like nothing to those Wormslayers. I love watching Old Nosy because he makes units that other Dwarf players don't. I want to be good enough to not lose enough units in the beginning where I can just do this. I want to see some Khazad Uzbadul, because they do buff heroes. They give armor to heroes. Speaking of armor to heroes... Speaking of armor to... This is why he goes deep delving, by the way. This is why he goes deep delving, so he can finance King Dane for 3 grand. And give 100% armor. Oh, and he also buffs Brand, yes! Yes, that's so good! Oh, man. Every move he makes is calculated. He went with the hero that buffs the other one. Me, I just do what I want. Okay. Even with Deep Delving, Mordor Eco... Although he didn't go with Industry, did he? He did not. Actually, I think Dwarven Eco might be stronger. I think Mordor has more... Oh, are you kidding me? We're making Cataphracts? Did he go with that spell so that he could get the Cataphracts, or was this just a... Was this just like an afterthought? Hold on. Do Cataphracts specifically say strong v heroes? No, it must just be... Oh, okay. Alright, well, engagement right in the middle. Brand with the Black Arrow. Doesn't... I don't think it does AoE like, whatchamacallit? Like Baragond. Moira Reclaimed is going to come out right here. Right here. Right here. Right here. Right here. Yes! Oh, such a beautiful game. What's that? You want an amazing RTS in 2021? Can't. Age of Empires 4. I mean, that looks pretty cool, but it still looks pretty dated. Oh, wait, never mind. We have Age of the Ring. Okay, bye. That was me pitching, at Goldman Sachs. They want to know what to invest in, and I said Age of the Ring. True story. Mordor you see what Moira Reclaimed does to a human? 10 seconds ago, he was the bravest man on the planet. He hears the rumble of the grumble, and he just fucking legs it. Literally legs it. These guys level... Wait, no, hold on. That's a star. Why did it say level 3? I must have clicked on the wrong one. No, give me... Oh my god. And it gets better. Moira Reclaimed, they're a summon. Just send them in, mate. Just send them in. Take out a barracks or something. And that was a waste of Cracks of Doom. And now Old Nosy's pissed. He's taken the Signal Fire. He's taken the other one too. Mordor has the more slaughterhouses. His eco is strong. But all the heroes are coming for the dwarves now. Don't these banners buff other troops? It does. Okay, so he's got Gloin for fear resist and heal. Dane for armor. Arca for XP. Wait, does this give fear resist as well? No, okay, but it's still a leadership. Okay. I'm actually really interested to see what Mordor does because they have cataphracts. You don't see that often. And the Iron Hills Warriors don't count as pikes. He's got one arable pike, it seems. He's just getting heroes now, okay. These guys are in formation. But Mordor has barbed arrows. Does he have heavy armor? Oh, he's got armor, and he's getting the forged blades, and he's going around the dwarves. He's got the mobility with the cataphracts. Old Nosy is aware of it now. Alright, if he does cave in, he can kill all this. Oh my god, yes. Oh, he mistimed it just a split second. But Gimli's able to get out. Gimli Axtra. Gimli Axtra can insta-kill at least one of these dudes. Uh-oh, cataphracts with forged blades. Gimli will die here. Gimli, watch out. He doesn't have the... Where is glowing? Oh, wait, shit, there's a big battle in the middle. Mordor is clumped. He's gave him a barrel. I think he did the fire grenade as well. XP goes in. Dane is getting ripped to shreds by the barbed arrows, as I said. Arca got pulled out of the sky, and I can't see what's going on because he's actually made Corsairs. What did I say? I told you the barbed arrows were dangerous. Gorbag is slowly leveling up. He'll be trouble. I think he did lose Dane in there because I don't see him in the retreating army. He did. The Corsairs, I mean, obviously they do nothing to the Wormslayers, but to everything else. Because he doesn't need to worry about killing his own units, because most of his army are archers. And I don't think, it's very unlikely that he's going to start spamming battle wagons to counter that. He's got one wagon. Ah, he's going to go anti-infantry shells because they were clumped a lot. That might be preferable to, say, going for battle wagons. But yeah, Corsairs with firebombs, and then just easterlying archers. He's got a few phalanx, I guess. But yeah, that was... I'm very surprised why Red Gandalf didn't push after that, because he did kill a lot of heroes there. Red Gandalf reclaimed the signal fire. He's still got 2 heroes there. And I don't think this is going to do anything, mate. Yeah. They're so heavily armored and they're so leveled up. This is just free power points. Mordor's army is coming, though. I feel like Red Gandalf... I'll just say again quickly. I think he made a mistake not counterattacking there. He needed to go. He got a lot of kills there. He's got fully upgrades. What's he waiting for?
I am overrun.
Yeah, Bran went down, but like... Who really cares, honestly? Like, the Wormslayers should get out. Well, maybe they won't, actually. They're fighting under a heroic statue now. Is that what his plan was? Okay, they were getting cycle tramped. Yeah, they're gonna die. They're being cycle tramped now. God damn, that was... If this goes down, that's 3 Wormslayers and a hero. Oh my god. You have to attack. You're inflicting huge losses on your enemy. You have to go for it. Is he going to finally do it? Alright, Dane's been revived in time for Shelob to come out. Witch King is also out from Mordor. Let's just quickly go to the power points from Mordor. He's actually got a lot less power points than I thought. Gimli versus the Witch King. I think Shelob's seen him. There goes the poison. That was a lot of damage. Phil Swift over here. Oh my god. Okay, I know Shelob's Poison Singer does damage, but that was like 2/3 of his health. I've never seen Nosy get bullied like this. Unfortunately not, my friend. Jesus Christ. Old Nosy tried to fly. Cataphracts are a good counter to the Wormslayer speed. This reeks of desperation. You know what I'm thinking? He's doing this to get 3 power points, and he's going to do cave in. He's just going for it. This is the Hail Mary. Or maybe he was fearing a counterattack. 2 more points. Do the ability, it weakens him. These cataphracts, though. Mordor versus dwarves. Get the cataphracts. I don't care if he's got an army of pikes. They undo so many annoying things that the dwarves have. There's 25. Oh no! I got the tier 4s wrong. Never mind. Well, there goes my idea. And he used it. Where did he summon the gold? Old Nosy? Where did he summon it? Or did he pick it up immediately? They switched around the tier 4s. Oh, no, they switched around the tier 3s. I got confused again. That's my bad. He used it, but I don't see a dragon. Ah, there it was. Old Nosy's money. I'm guessing he spent all of it.
We are dwarves of the Iron Hills. We'll get the job done.
He got the barracks, and he's hitting the fortress now. 10 grand plus a dragon. I mean, it's a dragon that hits, you know, whatever the hell it wants, but you know what? It's actually not that bad.
We are dwarves of the Iron Hills. We'll get the job.
All right, let's have a quick head count. We've got Witch King, soon to be level 2. Plenty of Easterlings, but only 1 cataphract in there. Mouth of Sauron is still alive. Gorbag is there as well. And the dwarves are rebuilding. Dane is back. Brand is back. Stonehelm is also back. And he's got double catapult. He's also got Hadhod. Oh my god, I actually called him by his real name. What the hell's wrong with me today? And Gloin is back for the 3rd time. Well, the fortress isn't upgraded. I was gonna say you should just rush the Mordor fortress, but I think he has to defend. There goes the Haradrim cavalry. If these are all... Oh, but the Witch King takes out 2 of the catapults in 1 swing. Forget the anti-infantry munition. 2 of them are gone. And he's still on full health. Yeah, I think he should get some more Men of Dale. And with that tier 4, he's able to finance all of his heroes coming back. But he's slowly getting squeezed on all sides. He really is outnumbered in terms of eco. And I'm really impressed with Red Gandalf. Pushing Nosy all the way. Not only does this give fear resist, but it seems to be giving him a bit of vision, because I doubt the Signifier gives all of this. He needs mithril-tipped arrows. Ooh! Oh, that did nothing. Okay. I was expecting the Black Arrow of Dale to do... I guess it's monsters. I guess Witch King, even though he's riding a monster, doesn't necessarily count as on. Okay. He's going with the Demolishers. I think he's sick of losing his heroes to the enemy army, and he just wants to rush down the fortress. He's ahead on PowerPoint, surprisingly. I think Shelob goes into Eye of Sauron. I don't know what Red Gandalf's plan is. He's done so well to just slaughter all these Dwarven heroes time and time again. But he hasn't been pushing deep enough. The second he got here, even though he had the advantage, there wasn't nearly enough archers to worry that Witch King. He just pulled back. Anyway, if he loses this battle here, he doesn't have the money to fix it. Anyway, Witch King's in the front. Red Axe comes in. Oh, Moria Reclaim comes back right on time. Witch King makes a hasty retreat. Drummer Troll isn't really being microed because he's on the front line. And, the backline is very vulnerable. 100% armor, remember, on these dwarves. That was Gorbag eating it. We've got Nazgul stabbing Dane in the back. We've got Stonehelm literally tanking 2 heroes as well. And yeah, the Moira reclaimed back right on cue. Okay, that's it. He can just go now because the Demolisher should be here by now. And Mother Sauron's so tanky, he just gets out with most of his health. Oh my god. The only thing that will save him is an Eye of Sauron. Oh, and he calls GG! What the hell? Man! Why? Okay, I think this is a lesson to everyone. That's a lesson to everyone why you go industry as Mordor. If you learned anything from that game, you go industry as Mordor. Mordor was winning that entire game in my eyes. But if you compared the resources, Erebor had like 3k, 3k, and Mordor had around 500. So yeah, he had most of the map slaughterhouses, by the way. He needed industry as that final push over the edge, particularly if your opponent goes deep delving. So really well played. I'm actually... I was really hoping we'd see a Demolisher end, but oh well. Anyway, I hope you guys all enjoyed that game. I'll see you all next time. Peace out. Bye-bye.